first category today is languages. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, and the question concerns Spanish words in the English language. Richard.
On each board, we're going to give you 7 definitions of words that are said to have come into the English language from Spanish. Can you tell us what the words are, please? 14 in all, to have a go at home.
Thank you very much indeed. So we're looking for these English words which have come from Spanish. Here's our first board of clues, 7 of them, and we have got a member of a small independent group taking part in irregular fighting, typically against larger regular forces. G. A large reptile similar to a crocodile, but with a broader and shorter head. A. A tropical climbing orchid that has fragrant flowers and long pod-like fruit. V. A type of Latin American dance music incorporating elements of jazz and rock. S. An event marked by festivities or celebration. F. An exhibition or contest in which cowboys show their skill at riding broncos. R. And a deep gorge, typically one with a river flowing through it. C. Let me read all of those again. A member of a small independent group taking part in irregular fighting, typically against larger regular forces. G. A large reptile similar to a crocodile but with a broader and shorter head. A. A tropical climbing orchid that has fragrant flowers and long pod-like fruit. V. A type of Latin American dance music incorporating elements of jazz and rock. S. An event marked by festivities or celebration. F. An exhibition or contest in which cowboys show their skill at riding broncos. R. And a deep gorge, typically one with a river flowing through it. C. There we go. OK, now, Lewis, welcome back. Good to have you with us again. Remind us all about yourself.
Yeah, so I'm Lewis. I'm studying economics in Leicester, and I'm currently on my placement year.
OK, and your placement year it's been fun?
Oh, yeah, it's been fun. It's been hard work, but I've learned a lot.
And what sort of business have you been working in? What sort of job?
I'm working for a computer firm, but in sales-type role, yeah.
And nice people? Will you be sad to say goodbye at the end of the year?
They're great people. They're wonderful people.
That's nice. That's good. Now, Lewis, English words from Spanish.
OK. I think I'm going to go for the penultimate one, the riding broncos, and say rodeo.
Rodeo, says Lewis. Let's see how many of our 100 people went for rodeo. Look at that, 83. Only 17 of our 100 people didn't know that. 83 for rodeo.
Yeah, rodeo, or rodeo, they call them in America, don't they? It comes from the Spanish for to go round.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now, Sonny, welcome to Pointless. Great to have you here from Wolverhampton. What do you do, Sonny?
Hello, everyone. I'm currently a higher education teacher.
What do you teach?
I teach functional skills, English and maths.
Excellent. Can I just say, Sonny, that's about the first time anyone's ever said a nice hello.
Yes, it was lovely, wasn't it? It was very polite.
That's nice. I'd like to be taught by Sonny.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, a lot of things you're teaching there, Sonny. What are your interests?
I'm really into sport. I like going to the snooker. I go to the Masters every year, and I go to Wimbledon quite often.
Excellent. Now, Sonny, what are you going to go for on our board here?
It's quite a challenging board.
It is a bit.
So I'm going to have to play it very safe and go type of Latin American dance, samba.
OK, samba, says Sonny. Let's see how many of our 100 people said samba. Ooh. Ooh. I thought that was absolutely right, but obviously not. I'm afraid not samba. Scores you 100 points.
Sorry, Sonny, I suspect you won't be the only person who said samba as well. It's a Brazilian dance, and the word comes from Portuguese into our language. It's unlucky.
Of course. That's how it goes. OK, thank you very much. Now, Laura, welcome to Pointless. Great to have you here from Bromley.
Thank you.
And what do you do, Laura?
I'm a solicitor and I work in-house for a university.
Which is the university you work?
It's called BPP. It specialises in law schools and professional qualifications.
I see. And how many of you are there in-house at the university?
In total, there's only about 6 of us. Quite a small team,
It's quite nice.
Yeah, it is quite nice.
Quite
Lots
fun.
to do.
Yeah. So you focus particularly on matters relating to sort of pastoral care and education, is it? That's the sort of thing? Or...
It's more the commercial side of the business. So I do things like litigation and data protection and things like that.
I see, of course. Yeah. OK. Now, Laura, what are you going to go for on our board?
There was a couple on there I thought I might know, but I'm going to take a gamble on the top one and say gorilla.
Gorilla, says Laura. Let's see if that's right. Let's see how many of our 100 people went for gorilla. Gorilla is right. Well, 100 is our high score, 83 our low, 51 is our new low score. Very well done indeed.
Well played, Laura. Yeah, it means little war. Yeah, and ia, anything ia in Spanish, it means small.
Good, thank you. Now, Charlie.
Hi.
Charlie, welcome to Pointless.
Thank you
Great
for
to have
having
you
me.
here. It's a real pleasure. Tell us all about yourself.
I'm a third-year law student. I'm at Exeter University.
Is it a wonderful place, Exeter?
It is a wonderful place. Yeah, I like it a lot. It's pretty and it's nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
There's stuff to do.
No, lots to do. Coming to
Yeah.
the end of your degree.
Yeah, my first exam's a week tomorrow. So obviously I'm making the most of it and being here for Pointless.
Good. Yeah.
Prioritising revision.
This will feed in. Charlie, what are you going to go for? This board is all yours.
Do you want me to talk you through it? Or
Yeah,
so
please.
I'm taking a job?
Yeah, no, talk us through it.
Large reptile, alligator. I think the Latin American dolphin is salsa, and then the deep gorge, I'm assuming, is a canyon. So I'm going to go for salsa. I'm here. I'm going to give it a punt.
Come on, you're here, Charlie. You have put your degree on hold. Let's
So
make
I can't
it
play
count,
it safe
Charlie.
when we're talking big numbers like that.
No, exactly right. And think also, while you're revising, how nice that the light refracting through your Pointless trophy will look
Hopefully.
as you look up from your desk and think, go back to your revision. OK, salsa, says Charlie. Let's see how many of our 100 people said it. It is salsa. Look at that. Now, 51 is our low score till now. 46. There we go, Charlie. Very well done indeed. 46.
Well played, Charlie. Very nicely done. Shall we fill in the rest of these? The reptile, it is an alligator, of course. That would have scored you 87 points. It was well avoided. Now, what do you think this climbing orchid is?
The climbing orchid, well, it's the pod-like fruit that has got me, and it's the ia.
Yes.
It's little van. Vanilla.
Vanilla is exactly right. It is. It means little sheath, just in case you were wondering. 12 points for that if you said it. Now, this is a lower score than I thought. The event.
A fiesta.
Fiesta,
Yeah.
exactly. 36 points for Fiesta. And this last one?
Canyon.
Canyon is exactly the right answer. Would have scored you 47.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. OK, well, we're halfway through the round. Let's just have a recap of those scores. 46, well done, Charlie. Charlie and Jan looking very strong on that. 51's where we find Laura and Alan, well done. Then it's quite a hike up to 83, where we find Lewis and Nat. And then Sonny and Duncan, they're on 100. So, I mean, you know, you're not wildly ahead, but Duncan, a low score from you could turn everything round. So good luck. We're going to come back down the line now. Can the second players please step up to the podium? OK, let's put 7 more clues to English words that have come from Spanish up on the board. And here they come. We have got goods carried on a ship, aircraft or motor vehicle. C, a nocturnal insectivorous mammal that has large claws for digging and a body covered in bony plates. A person who deserts and betrays an organisation, country or set of principles. R, a paved outdoor area adjoining a house. P, cocktail consisting of white rum, lime or lemon juice, sugar, mint, ice and soda water. M, insect that resembles a beetle having long antennae and legs and typically a broad, flattened body. C, and a member of a self-appointed group of citizens who undertake law enforcement in their community without legal authority. V. I will quickly read those again. Goods carried on a ship, aircraft or motor vehicle. C, a nocturnal insectivorous mammal that has large claws for digging and a body covered in bony plates. A person who deserts and betrays an organisation, country or set of principles. R, a paved outdoor area adjoining a house. P, cocktail consisting of white rum, lime or lemon juice, sugar, mint, ice and soda water. M, insect that resembles a beetle, having long antennae and legs and typically a broad, flattened body. C, and a member of a self-appointed group of citizens who undertake law enforcement in their community without legal authority. V. There we are. Jan, welcome to Pointless. Great to have you here. Tell us all about yourself.
I have a traditional sweet shop.
That's just heaven.
Wow.
Full of jars.
Yeah.
Jars of
Loads
sweets.
of jars.
And do you have a nice big old-fashioned scales?
Yes.
Oh.
Wow. Did you bring any with you?
Funny you should say that, but I do have a couple of little bags with your names on.
No!
way.
And
No
you put our
way.
names on them, which means, strictly speaking, somebody else won't eat them, like normally happens.
That has made my day. That is love. Oh.
A traditional...
A traditional sweet shop.
Sherbet lemons.
Lemons.
Oh, you might find a sherbet lemon or two in your bag.
Get out of town. This is amazing. Today has gone so well.
Hasn't it?
I cannot wait to find out as we go down the line what everyone else has brought us.
Jan? 46 is your score at the moment. I suspect you'll probably be in the final. What would you like to go for?
There's a couple that I think are a little bit risky, so I will stick with one that I'm confident with, and I will go for the last one. I think it's vigilante.
Vigilante, says Jan. OK, here is your red line. If you can get below that red line, you're straight through to the next round. That's almost certainly going to happen. Let's see how many of our 100 people said vigilante. 66. Not bad at all, taking your total up to 112.
I love rounds like this because sometimes you don't think about words and where they come from, and when you find out, it's obvious, of course, and it's obvious that would be Spanish.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now then, Alan, welcome.
Hi.
Great to have you here, and tell us all about yourself.
I work as a civilian police staff administrator in London.
I see. So police staff administrators, you're part of the police.
I am, but no longer a police officer, just civilian staff.
I've deduced something. You were a serving police officer.
I was until 2014 when I retired, yes.
And then, but you stuck with it. You couldn't get out.
I couldn't get away from it.
Just when you thought you could, they pulled you back in.
They pulled me back, yes.
And there you are. What are your interests, Alan?
I like cycling, sport, I go to the gym, travel, and occasionally, when my wife lets me, a bit of fishing.
Very nice indeed. Good. Now, you're on 51. If you can score 60 or less, you're through to the next round.
Yeah, I do know some of them up there, but I think I need to go for a reasonably low score. So I'm going to take a punt on a person who deserts and betrays an organisation as a renegade.
A renegade, says Alan. OK, here is your red line. Can you get below that red line with a renegade? Let's see. You're absolutely right. And you've done it. 19, our lowest score of the round so far, taking your total neatly up to 70.
Well played, Alan. Nicely worked out. We don't exactly use it to mean that sometimes, do we, renegade? We use turncoat more often.
Yes,
it's got a slightly more general meaning for us,
yes.
renegade.
Renegade. Yeah, you're right. There we go. So, and Duncan, we come to you. We come to you. Well, there's a chink of light there for you, possibly. But anyway, before we get to that, tell us all about yourself.
I work in a warehouse for a large worldwide distribution company.
That's fun. What do you do any of that?
No.
Oh, that's a shame. You could have said no sooner. I mean, really.
I pick, pack and walk.
Pick, pack and walk?
Yeah.
I mean, I should imagine, is it a massive warehouse? There's a lot of walking and picking and packing.
The size of 11 football pitches.
Does it remind you of that last scene in Raiders of the Lost Ark? Is it like that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Every day.
OK, now, Duncan, you are on 100. We have to get 11 or less from you at this stage. What are you going to go for on our board?
I will go for the cocktail containing white rum, etc., which is a mojito.
A mojito, says Duncan. OK, here is your red line. Can you get below that red line with a mojito? Let's see. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. 28, Duncan, taking your total up to 128. Is it good enough to keep you in the game, I wonder?
That's a very good answer. Well played. Yeah, it comes from Cuban Spanish. Mojo, which was as a marinade, actually made from citrus fruit in Cuba, and that became mojito.
Mojito. Thank you very much, Richard. Now then, Nat, welcome back.
Hello.
Good to have you here again. Remind us all about yourself.
So I'm a third-year economics and philosophy student at UCL, and living in London, but I'm from Canterbury originally.
Will you be remaining up in London, do you think, after you've graduated? Will this be where you'll be?
I hope so. Yeah, I mean, I need to get a job. That's the first step, but if I can, then yeah.
What kind of area would you like to work in? What?
I'm quite interested in current affairs and public policy, so going into something in that realm would be useful.
OK, that'd be good. OK, good for you. Now, you're on 83. We're looking for a score of 44 or less from you. Do you think you can find that on this board? Do you want to talk us through it?
Yeah, so I think the top one is cargo. I think the one below that's armadillo. I think it's patio for a paved outdoor area, and I think it is cockroach. Well, it doesn't sound particularly Spanish. I'm going to go with armadillo. for a nocturnal insectivorous mammal.
OK, armadillo, and hope that words like insectivorous just put our 100 people off.
Maybe.
Because it may have done. There is your red line. Can you get below that with armadillo? Let's find out. He's right. 48. 48 for armadillo, taking your total up to 131. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is unlucky. Also, you knew an answer that would have seen you through as well. Cockroach would have scored you 41 points. Would have just seen you through. Comes from La Cucaracha. 41 points for that. The patio, as a big scorer, would have scored you 90. And cargo up the top there would have scored 82. So best answer on the board is Renegade. Well played, Alan.
Well, there we go. That, I have to say, is a shock result. We find ourselves at the end of the first round. Our only returning pair, they were the golden couple in the head-to-head last time. And, Nat and Lewis. And slightly more galling to know that you had Cockroach, which would have scampered through and seen you surviving in a cockroach-like way. But I'm good.
That was really good. That was really good.
Ooh. Anyway, I'm afraid this is where we have to say goodbye to you, Nat and Lewis. It's been great having you here, and I'm sorry, far too soon to be sending you home, obviously, but thank you for playing. Nat and Lewis, everyone.